Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from English with Jennifer. Do you want to know something about me? I enjoy games. Sometimes I play games with students to help them learn English. Would you like to try? You can study with my students, Flavia and Andreia. How are you today?
Good, and you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? I brought something. I brought a tissue box. Tissue box. A tissue box. And when I bought the box, it was full of tissues. It was full. Now, there are no tissues. It's empty. Full and empty. Okay, there are no tissues. Do you think anything is in the box? Is anything in the box?
Maybe.
Maybe. How can we find out? Something is in the box. Something. So I asked, is anything in the box? I don't know. Something's in the box. Something's in the box. Something is in the box. Don't look. Put your hand in. Take one thing and guess. What do you think it is? Don't look. Did you find something?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, you can show us. Do you know what that is?
Oh, no.
Where do you find it?
In the ocean?
In the ocean or
Beach?
at the beach. At the beach. Okay, you can say at the beach. Actually, it's on the beach, right? You look and you see it on the sand. On the sand, on the beach, and it's a seashell.
Seashell.
Seashell. Seashell. Seashell.
Seashell.
Yeah, it's a seashell. Okay.
When I was child,
I had them.
I had them.
You collected them?
Yes.
Yeah, so when I was a child, I collected.
When I was child, I collected
seashells. Yeah.
Seashells.
I think many people collect seashells because
Yes.
they're so pretty. This one's, my daughter found that one.
Oh.
Yeah, we were walking on the beach and she found it. There's something in the box. Yeah. Okay, find something. Did you find something? What is
Ring.
that? A ring. This is a gold ring. What's this?
Plastic.
It's a plastic ring.
Plastic ring.
It's a plastic ring. It's a plastic ring. We live here in New England, so this is a plastic ring for football.
Football.
The New England Patriots. You found something?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
I think so.
Do you know the name?
A lump. No, I don't know.
What does it do?
Have a light.
Oh, it gives light? What do you know what that is?
Lantern.
Let's pull it out. Not a lantern. It's a little flashlight.
Little flash.
It's a little flashlight. Flashlight. Our phones have flashlights, right? We can turn our lights on with our phones. So this is a little flashlight. And look, so it's also something else. What can I put it on?
Kinky.
With a key. It's also like a keychain. Whoops. It's a keychain.
Okay.
A keychain with a flashlight. This is plastic. Paper. What is this made of?
Metal.
Metal. Metal. So when we talk about what things are made of, they can be made of paper, plastic, metal. Some things are made of shells, like shell jewelry, shell bowls, right? So different materials. Okay, seashell, plastic ring, flashlight. Is there anything still in the box? Yes, there's something. Did you find something? What is it?
A mask?
For the hair? For your hair?
No.
No. Okay. Different. A rubber band, right? Yeah, it's like an elastic, but it's a rubber band. This would hurt our hair.
Yes.
Yeah. You could, right, if you wanted to, but this is for like pencils or the boxes. Okay. Yeah. And we're talking about materials. Metal, plastic, shell, paper. What's it called? What's the name?
Rubber.
Rubber band. It's made of rubber.
Rubber.
Rubber. That's the material. Rubber.
Oh.
Right? Okay. Is there anything in the box?
No.
No. It's empty, right? It was full, now it's empty. We took everything out, and now there's nothing. There's nothing in there. So think about those words that I just used. First I asked, is there anything in the box? Anything? When I'm asking about anything, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Is there a tissue, a seashell, a spider? What's in there? Anything? And then we shake. There's something. I don't know what, but there's something. And that's the difference, right? Anything is like, anything is possible. Lots of things are possible. Something, I'm sure. I don't know what. I don't know what it is, but there's something. When I have an idea that, yes, there's a thing in there, but I don't know the name, it's something. Something. And now everything is on the table. Everything is each thing. All these things are on the table. The box is empty. What's inside? Nothing. Nothing is inside. Nothing is our negative word. There's nothing. We can say there's nothing in the box, or there isn't
anything.
There isn't anything in there.
There isn't anything.
Yeah. So nothing is a negative word. We can make anything negative with not. So I can say there's nothing in there. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Or there isn't anything in there. It doesn't matter. Nothing can be a little stronger. There's nothing in there. But it's also fine to say there isn't anything in there. It's okay. So we use anything with questions. Is there anything in there? And with negatives, there isn't anything in there. Nothing is always negative. Something, I have an idea, but I don't know specifics, right? Everything or all these things. So your pockets are empty. There isn't
anything in my pocket.
I usually have tissues or something in my pockets. Okay. Do you have pockets?
No.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
No.
They're also empty. Yeah. I always have like tissues or eye drops, something in my pocket. How about in my coat pockets? I always have things in my coat pockets.
Yes.
There's always something. I have like tissues, papers. Yeah. What do you have in your pockets usually?
Key.
Oh, you carry your keys?
Cell phone.
Yeah. Same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Pronouns replace nouns. Flavia and Andreia are from Brazil. They are lovely ladies. Do you see the pronoun? They. They is a subject pronoun. In this lesson, we'll talk about other pronouns. Pronouns we can use when we aren't sure or we can't name things or people. These are indefinite pronouns. Examples include something, anything, everything, nothing. All those pronouns are for things. Do you understand how to use them? Let's see. Choose the correct pronouns to complete the sentences.
One, I need a pen or a pencil. I don't have anything. Look in my briefcase. I'm sure I have something. I found a pen, thanks. 2. Are we finished with all our work? Yes, we did everything. 3. Did I leave my phone on the table? No, there's nothing there.
Okay, let's practice indefinite pronouns for people.
Someone is eating noodles, right? I see chopsticks. I see the plates. Someone is eating noodles. I don't know who, but someone is. So just like we had something is in the box. Someone is eating noodles. I think someone is at a restaurant and someone ordered noodles and someone is going to eat, I think they look like Asian noodles. Yeah. I don't know what kind. It looks nice. Okay. What do you see? What is someone doing or going to do?
Someone is painting.
Someone is painting, yeah. Someone is an artist and someone is going to paint. Someone is going to paint. They're going to use paints and it's the same thing. What do we do to our hair? Brush, and those are also brushes.
Brush?
Yeah, brushes, paints and brushes. Paints and brushes, yep.
Someone. I take a shower.
Someone is
taking a shower.
Someone is taking a shower. Somebody's taking a shower. Right. We don't know because in these pictures, we don't see anybody. And we don't know who these people are. So we use someone. In conversation, you can use someone or, what else do you hear? Somebody. Same thing. Right? But somebody is more relaxed and for conversation. No, somebody's taking a shower. Someone is taking a shower. It doesn't matter, but somebody is more for conversation in a relaxed, casual, informal kind of conversation. Somebody's taking a shower. I don't know who. Anyone opens all the possibilities. For example, in a question, is anyone home? Maybe yes, maybe. Anyone, hello, is anyone here? I don't know. Maybe people are here, maybe people aren't. If I start hearing noises, oh, someone's here. Hello, who's here? When you have an idea, there is a person, then you can switch to someone. Anyone is more open. So if I look at this kind of picture, it's dark, it's at night, my first question could be, is anyone there? It's so dark. Is anyone there? Oh, there is someone. Someone is there. I don't know who, but somebody. It kind of looks scary. Somebody's there. We'll practice with anyone, but remember, in conversation, you'll also hear anybody. Anybody. Let me hear you say someone, somebody.
Somebody.
Someone, somebody.
Someone, somebody.
Anyone, anybody.
Anyone, anybody.
Anyone, anybody.
Anyone, anybody.
I'm going to say someone. You say anyone. And make a question. Maybe someone called. Oh, did anyone call? Maybe someone came.
Did anyone came?
Anyone come. Did anyone come? So you have to switch the verb. Okay. Maybe someone got the mail.
Did anyone get a mail?
The mail.
The mail.
Did anyone get the mail? I don't think so. Maybe someone took your phone.
Did anyone take my phone?
Good. So that's what we're going to do next, is switching from the question anyone to the negative. We had nothing for things, and for people, no one. Or in conversation, nobody. Nobody. Look how I'm going to write this. Isn't it interesting? 2 words. We don't put them together. It looks funny because we have OO there. No one, but nobody is 1 word. Mm-hmm. Let me hear you say no one, nobody.
No one, nobody.
No one, nobody.
No one, nobody.
So this time I'm going to say, I don't think anyone bought milk. I don't think anyone bought milk. Why am I using anyone here? Because I have a negative verb. I don't think anyone bought milk. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think anyone. You confirm and say, yeah, no one bought milk. I say anyone. You say no one. Okay. I don't think anyone paid the bill. You say,
Yeah, no one paid the bill.
no one paid the bill. We're in problems. I don't think anyone went to the party.
Yeah. No one went to the party.
I don't think anyone went to the party. So, yeah, no one went to the party. I don't think anyone is using the computer.
Yes, no one use the computer.
No one is using the computer. Let's say it again. I don't think anyone is using the computer.
Yes, no one is using the computer.
Yeah, so you can use it now. No one's using it. You can use it. And that's a nice thing to do. If you're at school and there's a computer room, you want to sit at a computer. Is anyone using this computer? Is anyone using it? It's like, no, no one's using it. You can use it. Question. All right. I say no one. You say anyone. You're using anyone because there's a negative verb. Don't think. In English, we avoid double negatives. Don't say, I don't think no one. It's not standard grammar. So I don't think anyone can swim that far, that long. So if I say, no one can speak 100 languages. You tell me, yeah, you're right, Jennifer.
You're right. I don't think anyone
Can speak
can speak how much?
100
100
languages. Yeah, maybe they can say hello in 100 languages, but to have conversations in 100 languages, I don't think anyone can speak 100 languages fluently. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my feeling. But there are some things that everyone can do, all of us, anyone. It's so easy. So, for example, I said anyone can learn to whistle. Whistle. What is whistle?
Whistle.
Okay. Anyone can do it.
No.
Everyone can whistle. No?
No.
We have to learn. Do you know how to whistle? Oh my god. You have to learn how to whistle. But anyone can whistle. Everyone can whistle. The difference is if I say everyone or everybody, conversation, everyone can whistle. I'm thinking all people. Anyone, when I say anyone can whistle, in my mind, it's so easy. Anyone can do it. You say, no, Jennifer, not everyone. Not everyone. Okay, there's another way to whistle, by the way. You practice later. If you can't whistle with your lips, you can learn to whistle with your hands.
I try to, but
I cannot whistle with my fingers the way that...
No.
I don't know how to do that. I haven't done it since a little girl. We're gonna cut this out. Okay. I can do something. Okay. So I think if it's hard to whistle with your mouth, anyone can learn to do it. You just have to practice.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyways, okay. Do you think everyone can pat their head and rub their stomach?
No.
Pat, rub.
No.
I think everyone can do that. No. You just have to practice. Okay. Do you think, is there an example of something anyone can do? It's so easy.
Anyone can cook an egg?
Yeah, I think it's easy. Yeah. Especially a hard-boiled egg. You just get water, the egg, and you heat it. Anyone can boil an egg.
Boil.
Boil.
No, not cook.
Boil.
Boil.
Boil. Yeah, you just need water, right?
Uh-huh.
I think anyone can boil an egg. Yes. Hot, water, egg, heat. You got it. Anyone can do that. I agree. Okay.
Again, we have different pronouns for different uses. When we talk about people, we can use someone, anyone, everyone, no one. In everyday conversation, you'll often hear these forms: somebody, anybody, everybody, nobody. Try an exercise. Can you fix the mistakes?
One, I think someone is home. The lights are on. 2, no one is here yet, but everyone will be here by 9. 3, somebody left their cell phone here. Whose is it? 4, did anybody talk to Ava? Where is she today? 5, everyone is happy.
Now you can hear how Flavia and Andreia use indefinite pronouns when I talk to them.
Does everyone in your family have dark hair?
Dark hair?
Yeah. Does everyone in your family have dark hair? Mother, father, brothers, grandfather, aunts, uncles?
Yeah, everyone
Has
black
dark hair.
dark hair.
And this is important. Everyone, anyone, no one, we use the singular verb.
Yes.
Because you're thinking of your family and there's a lot of people. Everyone has. Everyone has dark hair. Does everyone in your family have... You have green eyes.
Yeah.
Does everyone in your family have green eyes?
Not everyone has a green eye.
Has green eyes.
Has green eyes.
Does everyone have brown hair?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Everyone has brown hair.
Has brown hair.
Has brown hair.
Yeah. How would you ask me? About eyes or hair?
Does everyone in your family has...
You're making a question. Does everyone in your family have?
Does anyone in your family have brown eyes?
Brown eyes? Everyone has brown eyes. Yeah. So be careful. If you ask anyone, it opens up the possibilities. You know I have brown eyes. So you might ask, well, Jennifer, does anyone in your family have green eyes? Anyone? Because usually brown is very common.
Yeah.
Right? So you might ask, does anyone in your family? Because you're not sure at all. Does anyone have green eyes or blue eyes in your family? Right? But if you know that I have brown eyes, probably most people in my family have brown. So you would ask, does everyone?
Yeah.
Ask one more time.
Does everyone in your family has brown eye?
Have brown eyes.
Have brown eye?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I know you don't eat meat. You do eat meat. Does everyone in your family eat meat?
Yes. Everyone in my family eats meat.
Eats meat. Very good. Yeah. So you don't eat meat. Is everyone in your family a vegetarian?
No, everyone.
Not everyone. Is anyone else? Ooh, that's a good one. Else is adding on. So I know you are a vegetarian. Is anyone else? Is there somebody else? One more person. So I know you're a vegetarian. Is anyone else in your family a vegetarian?
No.
Aha. And you can add this on. No one else.
No one else.
No one else is, no one else are.
No one else is vegetarian.
A vegetarian. Only me. Only me. Okay. You know that I love brigadeiros, right? You can ask me a question now with else. What's the question you guys can ask me?
Does anyone else in your family love brigadeiro?
Yes. My daughter loves them and my son likes them too. I think everyone loves brigadeiros. If they try them, they'll love them. Okay.
I told you that I like to play games. Well, I also like to write and read stories with my students. Listen.
Well, I can't type. I think Lila will like the story. Okay. Let's read and then I'll ask you questions. Okay?
I took a walk after dinner last night. I was walking in the park when I heard a noise. I thought it was an animal, but then I thought it was a person. Was someone following me? I got scared. I looked around. I didn't see anyone. Everyone was home. Why was I out alone? I asked myself. It was getting dark. I walked faster. The noises were closer. Oh no, I thought. Someone is following me. I got out my phone and called home, but no one answered. Where was everyone? Someone is going to attack me any minute. Then I told myself, no one is going to surprise me. I'm ready. I turned around and this time I saw a shadow. It was near the trees. Then I looked more carefully. It was a small shadow. It was a shadow with a tail. Oh my gosh, I cried. It was a lost dog. Someone lost their dog. I walked over to the dog. It was friendly. Thankfully, someone put a collar on the dog, and I found a phone number on the tag. I called, someone answered, and then I explained that I found their dog. The dog's name was Cody. Cody and I waited for the owner. The owner came and thanked me. I'm really glad I took that walk.
So, what happened last night after dinner? You can say I.
I walk in the park.
I walked in the park. And what did you hear?
Noise.
A noise. And what did you think? How did you feel? How did you feel? Scared. I got scared. So when you're alone, sometimes you're thinking, oh goodness. Is anyone there? Someone's there. Oh my gosh, someone's there. Someone's going to attack me. Someone is following me. So you were walking last night in the park. Was someone there? Yeah. Well, not someone, maybe an animal. Right? It wasn't a person, it was a thing. Say not someone, something. You could say not someone, something. Something was there. And then you found out it was the dog. What was the dog's name?
Cody.
Why was Cody in the park?
Because he's lost.
He was lost. How did you know Cody's name?
Because he had a tag.
A collar with
the tag.
Yeah, and the tag said
Yeah.
Cody, and there was a phone number. So what did you do when you found the tag? So you can say I.
I called.
I called.
I called.
And then what happened?
And someone answered.
Someone answered. And what did you explain? So you called, someone answered, and what did you explain?
The dog
Lost. The dog was lost in the park. So you and Cody waited. The owner came, and what did the owner say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The owner thanked me. You could say
Thank
the
you.
owner thanked me. Good. Okay. I have a question. This is the story I wrote, but I don't have a title.
Oh.
Maybe you can help me. We need to come up with something.
A noise.
A noise. Something or someone in the park.
Yeah.
Something?
Something or,
Yes.
or someone.
Yeah, someone or something in the park. Maybe.
Yes.
Someone.
Someone or something
Yeah.
in the park.
Yeah.
Okay. So you practice and think about all the choices that I made. Why did I write with someone? Was someone following me? Someone, because I have this thought in my head. I think there's a person there. Was someone following me? Right? I didn't see anyone. That's negative. Not anyone. I looked and I didn't see anyone. Negative. Okay. So practice, and then you'll be able to read it once more for me with confidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll end here. Please like the video if you found the lesson helpful. As always, thanks for watching and happy studies.
I'd like to say a special thanks to a kind-hearted patron who pledged $2 a month. Thank you, Sofik Day. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I invite intermediate and advanced students to join me on Patreon. And subscribe to me on YouTube.